Hello everyone, my name is Scouse and welcome back to Trycraft. Today I want to show you what I've been up to the last couple of days in the house, and then we're going to continue with what I've been doing in the house. So let's get inside and have a peep. And the first thing you'll notice, the scaffolding out of the floor is gone, so I don't get down the scaffolding anymore. I've actually got myself an elevator system. So let's venture down and see what's been going on. We'll come back to that. Over here is my storage system, which I am super pleased with. I've kept it in the modern theme as per the rest of the house, and I've sorted the most popular blocks that I have. I don't want to be sorting every single little thing, really. I don't want to be putting things like string into an auto sorter. It just seems pointless. And the way I've done this, so here for example we've got quartz blocks here in the bottom, but then any quartz associated blocks like steps and slabs and stuff, they will go in the top. And the same is true for the wooden blocks. I have the logs in the bottom which are sorted, and then the unsorted stuff will go in the top, and that's stuff like your saplings and your stairs and all that jazz. These 6 here are not sortable. I do these manually. So we've got, why haven't I put that back on? That is all my empty shulker boxes and all my redstone gear, some light, gunpowder and rockets, because at the moment I have lots of them, and this is my overflow, which you don't want to look in because it's embarrassing and still needs sorting out. And then this is where we access the back end of the sorting system, and these furnaces, before you ask, are just to help reduce the lag a little bit, because it's just one less thing that all these hoppers need to search for. So it's just a little improvement that will help reduce lag a smidgy little bit, and I am really pleased with how this has come out. Ignore this fella here, he's just chilling. I love the red and white combo. It looks really well, and it carries on from the theme upstairs from the decorating Mama Bear did. Over here we've got a chest with all my enchanted books and my enchanting setup. I am planning on putting, oh, what's happening there? It's a bit weird, isn't it? I am planning on putting some more bookcases there. I just haven't got the stuff for them at the moment. And this little contraption here I am really pleased with. I saw a video on YouTube. I can't remember the guy's name at the time of recording, but I'll put it in the description. Make sure that that guy gets the credit for this. And the way this works, we've got a dispenser here, a dropper, sorry, that is loaded with our lapis, and when we want to enchant, we just press this button, and that's going to fire 3 bits of lapis at me, so I can then just go in and do my enchanting. Should we give it a whirl while we're here? Let's see if we can get anything good, eh? Da-da-da-da-da. No. And that is really cool, and you can just press it again, get another 3. And just keep doing that the entire time you're doing your enchants, and it just saves you carrying it all around and all that jazz. And we've got some lights here to keep the place nice and bright. I have got a couple of sea lanterns hidden up there as well for some extra light at the top. What else have we got down here? We've got our lifts with the up and down, and then back here I need to do a potion room, which is something we're going to work on in this episode. And then the other side, I think this side's going to be the potion room. And I want it so I can stand on one block and everything is accessible from there. I don't want to be having to, faff about to get everything. I just want everything at hand from one block. This side, I think, is going to be a bit of a utility area where we would have the likes of our grindstone, anvil, cartography table, and all that jazz. And then this wall here is undecided. I don't even know how far back we're going to go. I'm toying with the idea of having a tunnel system that will go right around the different builds in my base, from the nether, the overworld nether I've got, the wolf farm, maybe even going up into the yacht, I don't know yet, and into the creeper farm, maybe, just to save me travelling to all those places overland. But I am really, really pleased with how this has turned out. I love this. And the redstone for this is super, super easy. And if that's something you guys would like to see, then I will happily do a tutorial on it. Now, the first thing we want to do in this episode is I need to go and get myself some more bookcases. So I will do that now without you guys. And then when I come back, give me that quartz, please, because quartz is, and I need more quartz actually. When I come back, we will start work on the potion room, because I have got some plans for a little bit of redstone in here, and it's something that if you guys follow Trycraft, you will have already seen it on one of the other guys. I'm torn between two different ways of doing it. We'll see when I get back, but let me go and get the bookcases first, because then we can put a tick in the box for the enchanting setup being finished. So I'll be back with you in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. And ta-da! We've now got the bookcases where they need to be, and I can consider my enchanting place finished. Happy days. Still really proud of that. Right, so next we can start work on what's going to be our potion brewing room, which is going to be here. And I'm going to be playing around with some polished diorite for this. So the center is there, so let's place that there, and obviously we're going to want our brewing stand in the middle, aren't we? So that's going to be there. I think this point here is gonna be where I want us to actually stand. I need a... have I got one in here somewhere? A stone cutter. I'm gonna throw that there for now, because I want a couple of slabs of this. There we go, perfect. So let us, what I want, I'm planning on having some storage here, I think, for the more regularly used stuff. So let us do something like that. Let's get some chests for that. I could use barrels, but I honestly just prefer how chests look, to be honest. I find especially in a modern build like this, I just think barrels would be too dark, even once they've got the fronts on labeling them. So let's leave that at 9 for now. So I'm going to have my water source here, but the water source is going to be something a little bit different. It's gonna have some redstone to it. So I also I'm gonna need a source of nether wart, aren't I? So we will throw a couple of them down. I've got any nether wart on me? No. I feel like I'm toing and throwing a lot here. Really should be more prepared, shouldn't I? So we'll have nether wart growing there at all times. Oh, I need to do the ceiling, don't I? Okay, so that's brightening the place up. And what I'm thinking of doing above this is putting maybe a hopper, so it looks like a bit of like it's extracting the fumes out, but I'm not sure at the moment how it will look. We'll see as we go along. Now, I'm going to want possibly another chest here for water bottles, and one here for blaze powder. Okay, and then we've got our water source, ingredients, then we just need to fancy it up a bit, don't we? Let me just get the things I'm going to need for this redstone, and then I will be back with you. Okay guys, I think I have everything we need, and I've also cleared out the area we'll need, and I am doing this from memory, so there is a chance I'm going to mess this up. First thing we're going to do is place our 3 sticky pistons there with our... We're choosing spruce here because obviously this is going to lift up and be the floor. Then that one's temporary, and we'll place 1 there, and then we're going to get 2 dispensers and put 1 there and 1 there. And that is the top side stuff done. So we can now go down into our pit and do the stuff that is required here. The first thing is to get rid of that temporary block. And the first thing we're going to do is place some repeaters here, all on 4 ticks. And then some redstone dust there. And then we're going to place repeaters here on 2 ticks, sorry. Here and here on 2 ticks. And here on 1 tick, and join them all up with redstone. And then on top of this piece of redstone here, we want to place a observer pointing up, and then we want to, from the back of this, we'll build out from the observer. Actually, we'll build out there like so, and then we take one more repeater here on 4 ticks, and then redstone, and that should be it. But what we'll need to do is give this a test, and I've not brought a lever with me, so let me go make a lever real quick. Right, so we've got our lever. Let's go and give this thing a test. Ooh, didn't work. The dispensers fired, but the pistons didn't shoot. And why did they not shoot? That is why I've put the repeaters in the wrong way. Let's try it with the repeaters the right way, shall we? And it'll probably work a lot better. So, what we want to happen... Ooh, I'm not sure about the timing there. We want the pistons to fire before the dispensers click. So let's just try that again. That, I think, is okay. Let's get our buckets of water. Oh, in fact, before we do that, obviously we don't want our switch here, do we? So what we're going to need to do is run... The way I envisage this is this will be hidden, and then we'll walk and there'll be a pressure plate here. I am just going to dig down for now, just so I can get my bearings of where we're going to have to run this redstone. Have I come across too far? Oh, that's pretty perfect, isn't it? Right, so let me go and get a pressure plate and stuff, so we're ready to roll, and then I'll be back with you. Just taking a little break away from working on the potion room there, because we've got a couple of new peeps to induct into Mouse Nation. And we've got, let's see who we've got first, and I've just totally walked the long way round, but we've got a new Iron Tier patron, Ashton. Thank you very much, Ashton. I really appreciate the support, and there you are, next to the wonderful JW890. He's a good guy, he will look after you. If not, Hess will get him in line, don't worry. And we've also got a Diamond Tier patron, and this is Manx Dave, and I've known Manx Dave for quite a while. In fact, I've known him for all of my life. Dave is my cousin and also my bestest mate. So Dave and his daughters Phoebe and Daisy watch all of my videos, and they're quite often there when I stream of a Saturday, the UHC games. So Dave, Phoebe and Daisy, I really, really appreciate the support that you give me. And Dave, once we sort you out a decent Minecraft skin, I will build you a statue. Dave has only just started playing, and I've looked at the skin he's made, and it just won't do. It just won't do. So I've skin shamed him, and we're gonna design him a new cool skin. So yeah, we're gonna do that. So if you would like to have your own little statue in here, then please consider becoming a patron. The link is down in the description of this video. Or I am now able to offer YouTube memberships. So if you'd like to become a member of Mouse Nation through YouTube, click the join button down below, and you too will get a statue in the hall here. So let's get back to Little Scouse on the Prairie and get this potion room finished. Okay guys, so what I've done here, I've placed the pressure plate here above this block, and then we've got a dot of redstone, a redstone torch just to invert the signal, and then just some redstone and some repeaters just to make sure the signal strength is strong enough when it gets back here and joins up with the rest of the redstone. So what we need to do now is, where did this wall come from? What we need to do is do the rest of the route. Oh, look at that. I decided to do this off camera just so you couldn't see me fussing around and not really knowing what I'm doing. I thought it'd be best to just come back and have a room ready. The way I wanted this room to work is so that you can stand on this pressure plate and everything is here that you need, so you can get the ingredients. We've got some nether wart growing there, we've got our blaze powder, our nether wart, our potions, and we've made this cool infinite water source, and I will link the video down below to the guy who gave me the idea for this. I saw it first in Kusa's video, as I've mentioned, but the guy who designed this just doesn't get enough recognition, so I'll link him down below. And the way this works, you come off the pressure plate, water disappears, stand on the pressure plate, water comes back. And I've also made this, we've got our 2 chests here which are just for potion storage. We've got empty water bottles in here, dink. And let's just throw that back, don't need an empty water bottle. And if I need full water bottles, I can press this button. That's going to give me 3, which I can then put on my stand. I don't need to at the moment because there's already some there. And that, oh, did one shoot over me? Oh, that's the first time that's done that. I must have used that lots of times, and that's the first time that I didn't catch one. Must be a rubbish catch today. So what else do we need to do down here? We need to, I think this area is going to be a bit of a utility area. It's where I'll have grindstones and that kind of thing. I'm 1 short on the end rods, so I need to go scrounging for them. But this is where I want my anvils, grindstones, some furnaces and stuff. And then I'm thinking of, I'll bring this wall across here because we can't really build on top of this because it's at floor level, so it'd mess with the redstone. So I'll block across and then have this little room here, I think for some manual storage. Maybe for mob drops, you know, the stuff you always end up with loads of that you're never going to use, string and those kind of things. But I am really, really pleased with how down here has turned out. I am impressed with myself, really, because, you know, you guys, if you've been around the channel for a while, will know I don't class myself as a very good builder, but you know, the little things like this and just the little details that I've picked up from the other guys on the server are really, I think, bringing the best out of me. So to all my teammates here on Trycraft, thank you for being so awesome, and I really appreciate all the little tips you give me, and you really are making me a better builder, so thank you very much. Also, I'm quite a proud guy, so if I think they're better than me, I have to take steps to rectify that, even though they're miles ahead of me. Why can I hear a skeleton? There better not be a skeleton. Did I leave the door open? No. And we also need to finish the living room here, don't we? But we can, and we need some fish in there. I need to get some tropical fish in there. So what we'll do, we'll wrap this video up here. Let's just come down again. Ow! Burnt me toes. So next time I do a Trycraft video, I should have the downstairs completely finished, and we'll work on the upstairs. I need to figure out what I want to do up there. So Yeah, I still need to work on my sorting abilities because that's still a bit of a mess, isn't it? Yeah. But you guys know me. So, thanks for watching. That's the back of my head, Ghost. There we go. And I need to enchant my pants, which I can now do in my new fancy enchanting room. I'll get some levels first, though, because I've just had to use them all to put fortune on this pick. So, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you all in the next episode. Until next time, Scouse Mouse, out.